Okay.
Oh gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Make it rain, baby. Money showers.
Wasn't quite supposed to be like that, guys, but you know.
Here we are. Pull up.
Hold up. It's your girl, your favorite host, Tia with the T, and my other host,
Asha T.
and today we have a special guest. We have my bestie, my stylist, and my confidant.
Hi, everyone. My name is LaQuia, and I am the owner of Styles by Yanick.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. So we're gonna start off with what do you think are 3 words that you could use to describe yourself? Who wants to start? I'll start.
Okay.
I would say crazy, sexy, cool, because that's what TLC said. But
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess I would say I feel like I'm super ambitious. I feel like I am intelligent, and I feel like I am a lover sometimes, loving.
Nice.
Great.
I agree. My 3, I would say, would be independent, determined, and I would say a lover, caring as well.
Yeah.
Determined, that was good.
I have to steal that one after caring. I'll say yeah. I would have to say I'm sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. Creative. And I'll say caring. Yeah. Very
So
nurturing.
Very
Yes,
similar things.
definitely.
Yeah.
So if you had a choice and you had to pick, like, being that we're all brand owners, we all bosses in our own rights, and we all have like different things that we have going on right now, would you rather be rich or famous, and why?
For me, I would say I would rather be rich than famous. And I say that because I don't like the spotlight. Like, it's people that are known and they're just known for not doing nothing. So I would rather be behind the scenes and
There's a
be
lot of
rich.
famous broke people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Trying
And
to
I
be
think
flashy.
flashy
Yeah,
for
doing
no
too much,
reason,
yeah.
too much, right? And then I don't know, I just love my private lifestyle. Like you could never like accurately tell what I got going on. So I think like rich and just like behind the scenes would be me.
Yeah. I would agree. Rich behind the scenes on an island somewhere.
I would say rich too, but I feel like if I could interchange the word rich with another word, it would be wealthy.
Well, I think yeah,
For
definitely.
sure. Okay. Okay, so if you could go back in time and change one thing about your life, what would it be?
Wow.
Too deep.
Yeah, definitely
Too
too
deep.
deep because it's like you had that mentality like everything happened for a reason. So like would I really want to change anything? Because if I
Yeah.
alter something, it might alter other things. Like at
Exactly,
this
yeah.
domino effect. So I think if I had to say something that I would change, um, it would be probably going to finish school completely. So with going to school, like getting my degree instead of like working. So when you're young and you start working and you see that money coming in or whatever, you're like, I ain't thinking about no actual, get my degree or whatever. So I think I would change that and go and get my master's instead of
What
like
were you going to
working.
school
I was
for?
about to ask.
Yeah. Because I didn't even, I didn't know.
Business administration. So first I was in nursing, and I was like, yeah, I love nurses, but I just can't do it.
I don't want to be wiping nobody, but
But it's not that. I think just, being in school for so long for a nursing degree, and I think I was just like, I don't think that's for me. I love nurses. I don't take nothing away from them, but I don't know. I switched it to business administration, so
yeah.
And I think that would be beneficial to your business anyways, yeah.
definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I could do one thing over, it would be just being more consistent, like in college, about what I really wanted to do, or maybe even like necessarily like following my dreams. Like I always had a passion to do hair, but like I was kind of forced to go to school.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But do you feel like that's a bad thing, though?
Being forced to go to school.
Yeah. Like getting an education, going to like a 4-year college, because a lot of families like they push that, and I feel like I didn't get that. And low key, I wish I would have got that push to like, all
Yeah.
right, go get your degree, go to college.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's interesting
I
that
mean,
you
I feel
feel.
like, yeah, but I also feel like I could have like did cosmetology in high school and still
Mhm.
like been like an even better hustler in college, making money like
Yeah.
as a
Right.
licensed hairstyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like, I think I kind of like was undecided for a few years. I picked my major and I was just kind of like, oh, this makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Science, like biology, but was I really like passionate about it? No, I was just good at science and math because I had been in science and math camps all my life.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's one thing that I think I would change and just like be more consistent and be more like driven and strong headed about what I really want to do, what makes me happy, what I'm passionate about, which is like kind of what I'm like doing now. I'm
Yeah.
figuring out like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do what I do at work every day. Like I want to
Right.
do what makes me happy, you know?
Right.
I want
And
to
I
be
think
fulfilled.
as we get older, I think we get to that point where it's like, I don't want to do things that others want me to do. Like, I
Yeah.
want to do things for me. Like, this is what I love. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. That make what? So what would you say is like what you're passionate about right now? Like, what are your passions?
Fashion. Outside of like caring for my kids and things of that nature, fashion is my passion. You see how they go together?
Yeah,
It rhymes,
fashion.
right?
Yeah. Oh, and if y'all need any styling tips, go ahead and hit her up.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, so that's the icebreaker segment pretty much. Now we're going to hop straight into the episode.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we started already.
I know, right? Some good questions, good
Those are the
icebreakers.
icebreakers, y'all. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. We got more coming up.
All right.
Okay, so let's start. What is the hardest day of the week for you? I'm gonna go ahead and start. I think the hardest, because I've been talking about this forever. Like, I think the hardest day of the week, I have two, right? I think it's Monday and it's Friday. It's Monday because like I had a weekend, but the weekend ain't long enough.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday is just like hard to just get back in the swing of things at work. So Monday is kind of like my BS day.
Right.
Like I don't really get much accomplished. And then Friday is just like it's Friday. I don't want to be here,
Yeah.
you know.
The weekends are starting to feel like 30-minute lunch breaks.
Honestly,
Honestly, like for real, legit. So for me, I would think the hardest day would be Wednesday. And I just say that because I can start my week off, but then it's like you get to the middle, it's like kind of like running a race. Like, you start off real strong, but we right there in the middle. It's like, oh, you got to push yourself.
Yeah.
So I think Wednesday would be the hardest day for me. So if I make it through Wednesday, I mean Friday is on the popping.
Yeah.
What about you? Because you don't even have a traditional work schedule.
Look, I literally was about to say every day. Every day is a struggle because I don't have like that Monday through Friday off like every weekend.
Yeah,
And then like me working at the hospital, working like 12-hour shifts, I'm tired.
definitely.
Every day is like, I'm tired. So
Every
every
day
day is
is
a hard day.
Hard, right?
Waking up
been
at 4
life.
o'clock in the morning.
No. So I guess like just telling a little bit about what we do. So I'm a woman of many trades. I do a whole lot of things. And when I say that, people always look at me crazy, but I really do a whole lot of things. Like I feel like I do hair. At one point, I was selling swimwear, selling lip gloss.
Girl, she was selling jackets,
Sunglasses.
lip
was
gloss,
selling
anything.
Whatever you needed.
Whatever you need, I
One
got
stop
you.
shop.
Okay, I was like
One
sit
stop
go in
shop.
the hood. I was selling white tees and everything. Like,
For
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Only thing you was missing is selling some plates on the side.
Okay,
Right.
and I ain't about to do that. But re- realistically, I do hair, but I'm trying to get into the new market, which is the cause of bosses and brands. So like, I'm really trying to like do this whole podcast thing, do entrepreneurship as far as like leasing and different
Yeah.
things like that, and also just like build my photography business because it's things that I'm passionate about, and I keep talking about like I want to do, but I just need to like do them right.
Right, definitely.
So, I guess just tell a little bit about what you do so we can go into.
Okay, so currently, I do have a oil business that I am doing, selling like natural hair oils.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's called Evermore Passion. You guys can follow me. I definitely do want to get back into my business, but I feel like lifing, and not having time to find like that consistency and like working that in. But I definitely want to get back to selling my hair oils. And then secondly, I am in school to become a licensed esthetician. Yeah,
Hey,
so I'm excited. Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you. I'm super excited, and it's like it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I don't know, just stepping outside of what I felt like other people wanted me to do, like going to
Hmm.
school, like to get a degree for nursing or something like that, or
Right,
like um something else, in the medical field. But it's like that wasn't what I felt like I was passionate about. So right now,
right.
I'm working on finding what makes me happy and like pursuing that. So I'm excited. So yeah, licensed esthetician. I graduate in May.
Okay.
Yeah, and then other than that, those are the two things that I feel like I'm focusing on right now.
Okay. Well, for me, I am the owner of Styles by Unique. So you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So with that, I basically do personal styling. And a goal of mine would be styling celebrities, being a celebrity stylist.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that I'm working towards for sure. It's coming too.
Right, I was about to say we
Yeah,
gotta
you
start
gotta
speaking
speak
it into
it.
existence.
We
Manifestation.
have to
Yeah,
speak it, definitely.
definitely.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think is like one of the hardest things right now with like running a business and like, of course we're bosses and brands and life be life and what do you
Definitely.
think is like something that's you need to work on? I think for me it's just consistency. Like
Yes.
I need to post every day. I need to post every day. Again,
Yeah,
I need
need
to
to post.
post every day. And I need to tell myself that every day. And I need to make it happen every day and make it a priority. I
Yeah.
just feel like working a full-time job outside
Mm-hmm.
of doing what I'm trying to really do to take me to the next level, it's exhausting.
Yes.
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's super
Yes.
exhausting.
Yes.
And like, I don't know, maybe in the comments or something, they can give us some tips on work-life
Please.
balance,
Please.
Yeah,
entrepreneurship, life balance, because like, yeah, life is really lifing right now, and I'm trying to keep it together.
for
It's
real.
a
Like the
lot.
people that just be always posting videos, like how do y'all do it? Like what is y'all schedule? Cause
Yeah.
like y'all always online posting something. Like y'all must not work for real. But
And the crazy thing about it is, like, I know being an entrepreneur, you get way less sleep than you do at your 9 to 5. Like, at least when I go to
Definitely.
work every day, I know that I'm only there from 9 to 5. You're not getting nothing else out of me after 5 o'clock. I'm not
Right.
even bringing my laptop home. Okay,
mm-hmm.
so don't.
Yeah, but
But
that's another thing I feel like people think that being an entrepreneur and having like your own business and your own brand is easier. It's
It's
not.
not.
It's
It's
so much
definitely not.
harder.
It
Like you work
is.
harder than a 9 to 5.
exactly,
Like
Definitely.
you're everything.
I was just about to say that. Like, you
Yeah.
do the marketing, you do the picture, like, you are the photographer. You're like, you do everything.
I think the
Right.
So
only
it's
difference
constant,
is that you
nonstop.
can manage your time how you want it, right? So,
Yeah.
like, let's say you don't go to work, like, you can manage your time and get stuff done how you want to get it done. Versus
Right.
now, I have this small window, very small window to get things done because I'm still a mom, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, I still have to give it all I got when I get home from work, and that's the hardest thing about life right now, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Finding that balance.
Yeah. And I think it is very unfair sometimes because when you do go to work and you give 100% to your 9 to 5, and then regardless of working, you want to, pursue your business, and that takes a lot out of you too. But
Mm-hmm.
you still have your core responsibilities that comes before anything with parents. So, being a mom, it's hard within its own right, just like doing the day in and day out responsibilities, and
Mm-hmm.
don't let you be a single mom. It's like you gotta really step it up and do
Yeah.
everything. So it's like,
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the single moms. Like y'all are so
yeah.
strong.
it's
Like
so crazy because me and LaQuia was having this conversation about like, just trying to find time to give to everything, right? And we were
Yes.
talking about like, dang, sometimes like we're gonna be honest, like the kids don't get 100%. Every
No.
day they're not getting 100%. They can't.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
It's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know, just trying to find that healthy work life balance. I think my biggest issue is consistency and procrastination.
Yeah.
Oh
Heavy
yeah.
on the procrastination.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Procrastination is
it's yes, because
yeah.
I literally just want to come home and crawl under my covers in a rock and go to sleep every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel, but I can't do that because I'm trying to elevate myself and
Definitely.
get to a bigger goal.
Mm-hmm.
I think what has helped me as far as with consistency, because that was an issue of mine as well, but getting an actual calendar and writing it down. Like, you know how they say write the vision, make it plain. Like I
Yeah.
need to see it. Like so, just getting the calendar and just writing this down and checking it off. Like okay, this is exactly what I need to do this
Mm-hmm.
day, and this needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would say my biggest or my area of opportunity right now is being that constant walking billboard for my brand. So, with working mother, all that stuff like that, like sometimes when I go to Walmart, I just want to put on a t-shirt, sweatpants, and just go. Don't
Mm-hmm.
care how I look because the mission is pick up these groceries, go back home, cook for these kids,
Mm-hmm.
let's get, the next day rolling. But you have to keep in mind, like, when you are that entrepreneur, you are a walking brand for your business at all times. So my biggest issue or my area of opportunity is like every day I need to like get up and look my best at all times, even if I'm going to Walmart, you know.
Yeah. I love that. That's beautiful. I need to write that down because, girl, it'd be so many opportunities. I feel like I could be like, hey, girl, need some hair oil?
Mhm.
Like, and I
Right.
just don't. But I think it's like, I don't know, procrastination. I need to find like my motivation and really get back into it and like finding
Yeah,
that balance.
you will.
Yeah. So, with that being said, like, do you feel like, I don't know, how do you feel about comfort zones? Like, do you feel like you're in your comfort zone right now, especially with like knowing you and like your TikTok following and how much you grew so fast? Maybe you could just tell us a little bit about that and like how you pretty much like knew you made a plan, like, oh, I'm gonna post every single day, or like I'm gonna do this, right? And
Mhm.
then with that being said, like, do you feel like now you're at a point where it's like you reached where your goal to where you was, so now you're kind of complacent, right? Do you feel like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have a next goal for TikTok and Instagram, or are you kind of just like, I kind of reached what my accomplished goal
Or
was,
give
which is
us the
very
sauce,
good.
girl,
Like,
because I'm just like, give us the sauce. We trying to blow up too.
so I would say, so like I was saying, writing it down, write the vision, make it plain. So I have a journal and I had wrote down that my goal was to hit 100K by the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up exceeding that like the beginning of this year. So I'm like, okay, God, like, okay, you making it
Right.
happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're doing for others, but you're doing it for me now. Like this,
Okay.
Right.
this is real.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this not no promotion or anything. Like these are like official followers that just came like overnight success for sure. So and I would say it happened with just being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So just posting every day and just not even looking at the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Just I wasn't even paying attention if I got 2 likes or 200 likes. I didn't pay attention because my vision is to get my business out there because I know like the talent is there.
Mm-hmm.
So just constantly posting is what grew my following for sure.
Do you ever get like negative comments and things like
Oh
that?
my
And
goodness,
then it's like, how do you handle those?
yes.
Because I feel like being online and on social media, like you have to be strong.
Yes,
Okay, so
Some
what's
people
definitely.
would
one
say
negative comment
crazy
that
things.
we want to know? One negative comment that you had that you was like, what the
Yeah.
WTF?
um oh my goodness, it's so people are mean. Like
They
it's
really
so
are.
Yeah.
no, I've never got one that they said I couldn't dress, but it was more so of I guess people put their opinions out more so.
Like, why you
Like you
put
should
that
have,
with
yeah.
that?
Like,
Yeah,
oh, you should have put a yellow with that, or that was too much
I
yellow.
seen
You
that
should have
comment.
put. You saw that? Like, you should have put more
I'm
into
surprised
this.
you
I'm
ain't
like,
say
yeah. Like,
that.
I have to
Like,
stop her. So I was like, look, no, it's okay. You don't have to respond to
don't be
everybody.
coming for my
Right,
friend.
right. Because she ready. She is ready. She was like, you're not gonna come for my best friend. So she be like, you need to
Girl, let
respond
me
to
go to
these
your
people.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like, did you see this today? No, I sure didn't. But people can be mean. But in hindsight, it is really a lot of people that truly believe and will
And
support
support
you
you.
Yeah.
throughout the journey. I do have followers or supporters who followed me from TikTok and then they came over to Instagram and they'll say like, "Oh, I'm here from TikTok. I love you." And just to hear that support, that's
Yeah.
another factor that pushes me. Like my supporters definitely keep me going.
Yeah.
So now I was just like putting the outfits together. So I'm trying to like, okay, maybe maybe we should do something different now. Okay, y'all get the concept of, yeah, I can put some outfits together, but how about I show the outfits on now? So that is my next transition
Cause
to,
that's what I be waiting for.
yeah,
Like
what
tweets cute,
about
but like I want to see
you
it
want to
together.
see it
Yeah, I want
on?
to
Like,
see
let
it
me see
on.
you in there, you know? So doing more get ready with me's versus actually just putting the clothes together. So that's be my next big thing. But I am going to transition, and I thank my supporters because they be in the comments like, you need to do a YouTube, you need to do a YouTube. So I'm going to start doing those videos and just transition or push them on YouTube.
I'm waiting for the vlogs, girl. Cause all day,
Yes.
y'all, I've been telling her like, "Come on, vlog. Are we vlogging?"
Yeah.
But if you want to check out some of her styles, make sure you go get her ebook.
Yes, definitely.
And if you want to find out how you can grow your TikTok following, she also has an ebook for that. So make sure you
Yes.
go follow her and get all her content so that you can put your content out and reach the level that you're trying to get to. I think that's
Yes.
awesome. However, I gotta be a real friend.
Oh
Oh,
God.
look, here she goes.
I gotta be a real friend, but I feel like I don't know, cause like I feel like me and Ashi already did it, so it's not necessarily for us.
I know
but
where
it's
this
for
is going.
you.
I know where it's going.
Yes, let me tell y'all, we
Look,
might
y'all, I'm
cry a
lost.
little bit, okay?
Yes.
So don't judge us, cause this is my emotional friend.
Very.
But honestly, I feel like she's too big for where she lives right now.
Yeah.
I feel like she's lived out her purpose there. And it brought me back to a quote that I've been trying to talk about for a while now. And there we go with procrastination. I just feel like your comfort zone is a wonderful place to be, but nothing grows there other than your TikTok and your Instagram. And I'm just saying that, like, not your TikTok and your Instagram specifically, but
Yeah.
I know that that's what you're doing, right? And that's what's growing for you. But you're so much bigger than, like, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you don't get the support that you deserve there.
And I
And that's a problem for me. Okay? Because you know I got your back. Like,
I know.
so I just want you to grow, and I want you to release the things that are holding you back. Whatever
Amen
that
to
may be.
that.
That's
Amen
so
to that,
beautiful.
right? You know what? I'm going to drink instead of cry.
I'm saying, yo, cheers to real friends. Okay?
Period. Because I'm
Like,
always tell you, and I always be telling her, like, you just need to move to Houston. Like, I got you. Like, move to Houston. We just all gonna get a big house. And we're
what's
just
like
gonna be a
real
big
feelings
ass
holding you
family.
back? Like, are you?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't have a definitive answer of what's holding me back because, huh?
Her comfort zone.
Like, are you feel like it's gonna go bad or like
No, because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the transition. I'm not scared to fail. So I just, like I always tell myself, if God give you the talent, he will definitely give you a platform to, showcase it. So even moving anywhere, I wouldn't be scared to move. I don't, it's just so many factors because, I have two kids. So like that is really big. And I have school age kids. So just focusing on like, okay, I have to make sure that the school systems are good because they go to really good schools now. So I think that plays a huge part in, a reason why I settled in my home state.
But there's good schools everywhere.
Yes,
That's not
but
a
is that
reason.
an excuse, right?
girl, we would love to have you out here.
Okay, but no, not even just here, just anywhere. But I
Anywhere,
mean, I feel
right?
like even if she wants to make a small move, like she's close to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? She's like
you thought about,
Charlotte
like,
is
other
something
places?
small, but that's still North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
When she really talking about like celebrities and different people like that, like going to bigger cities where she can get more attraction. Because even when she come here, people look at her outfits all the time. People ask where she got that from. They be like, "Oh, you look so cute." So like that you can push it in other cities, and there's so many more people that live here as far as celebrity wise that
Yeah,
she can
definitely.
do it. I think it goes back to like the conversation that me and you had with somebody before, where they was like, "Oh, I'm comfortable to leave because I left, right? Because I left for college.
Right.
I didn't go to college in North. Like I immediately left. I've always been one of those that travel. I did an internship at UCLA. I lived in DC for a little bit. Like I've always lived everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal to me. Like I'm a nomad a little bit. But I feel like with you, like your family's there, you went to college there, you got kids there. Well, not that you got kids there, because whatever. But like their dads are there, like so that plays a huge factor. Like I think it's you thinking like I'm gonna be taking my kids away, I'm gonna be uprooting them. But I want to encourage you to think on another side and think about it like this is going to elevate me. You know, it's
And
going
my
to be more
kids.
opportunity for my kids, because that's
Right.
one of the things that I had to think about when moving to Houston. Was just like, okay, what are the pros and cons to me moving here? You
Definitely.
know,
Yeah.
and then like just having the burden of like feeling like sometimes family depends on you too much.
And,
That's a
whew,
huge thing.
yes.
And you really see that, like, dang, when I leave, like, I'm less stressed. Like, I don't have people asking me to do a million things. I don't have people asking me for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just different things that I dealt with back home, like, you don't
Yeah.
deal with when you're a little bit further away, you know?
Yeah.
And another thing is like a lot of times like strangers be like your biggest supporters. It don't be your
Yes.
family.
Right. It don't be those that you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my TED talk. I just
That's all.
encourage you to like try to get out your comfort zone and like just try new things and just open up to like, you know, just thinking about it.
Thinking about the move, the transition to a new
And you
state.
learn a lot about yourself too, like in the process and
Yeah.
just being like in a new city, new state around new people. Like,
Meeting new people.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Okay, so how are you doing for real?
Um, oh, that's a deep question. Because I don't want to cry.
It's okay.
Gotta cry.
Look,
Start
it's
talking about it.
okay.
You know, you did my makeup real nice today. I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place. Like, I feel like, yeah, I'm about to cry.
It's okay if you do.
I
It's
caught her
okay.
off guard. She was just laughing.
did?
And I was
Yeah.
like, she looking at me.
She like,
not
yeah.
looking at me.
No, I just feel like I'm happy,
Hmm.
but I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But that's okay though. It's okay to be being at a place of happiness. That's a blessing within its own right. So anything that falls behind that, you just have to roll with the punches. So I think it's okay to be unsure.
But I just feel like I've been getting punched a lot
yeah,
lately.
but you're still standing, so that counts for something.
I'm still
Yeah.
standing. I'm over here trying to keep it together.
I think it's just life is life and for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think we all
Yeah.
just like dealing with stuff personally.
Mm-hmm.
And like, whew, it's just hard to come out of that. But I had to ask her that because I know she like was, you know, had a little moment during her birthday last Thursday where, you know, she was crying and she
Definitely didn't celebrate it. But I'm
yeah,
like,
didn't celebrate.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you just gotta ask your strong friends, like,
Definitely.
how are you doing for real? You know?
Yes. And I think that's something that people don't do. Like, I think friends get so used to that strong friend always being strong, and they don't think that they don't have that weak moment.
yeah. But I think my problem is like, I don't know. I don't like telling people like I'm sad because I feel like people look at me like they're like, oh, she's always so happy and bubbly
Yeah.
and like laughing. But it's like,
You go through stuff too. You're human, just like the next person.
Yeah.
So,
I think Asha just so used to like being everyone else's like
yeah.
that she don't know how to really I don't know what the word is, but like she don't really know how to her life be dim sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She
definitely,
don't really
yeah.
know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes you can't be everybody else's like. You gotta tell them like, look, I got a lot of shit going on right now.
Right.
I can't fucking take on your shit right now. I don't even want to hear that shit. Cause I got my own shit going on. You know?
Right.
So
You have to stop overextending yourself, and I think you tell me
I
this
tell
a
you that all the
lot.
time. Oh my
I don't know
god.
how to do that because it's like if I love you, like I feel like I want to take care of you. You know,
Yeah,
like, that goes back to me like I'm a caring person.
But are they
you
taking
know?
care of you? Because while you taking care of everybody else, who's taking care of you?
Right.
That's
You
true.
know? Okay, so I guess with that being said, how are you doing for
Well, don't get me to cry,
Look,
right?
I got the tissue right here. If you
real?
um, honestly, I'm okay. You know, mm, mm, mm. I think I need some tissue.
We all need to. I'm like, oh god, what I'm about to say? I'm about to be crying too. Lord Jesus.
Look, I think I need tissue.
like therapy session. It's good to cry though. Like
Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, so yeah, I am okay. I think that I could be better. I, anticipate on being better, but I'm okay. I think that my mindset is just focusing on the good and not so much of the bad. And that's what gets me through. So just
Yeah.
like those simple blessings, some would think like, just life, health, and strength, pushes me to keep going and just always remembering that it could be worse. And I think that I was dealing with a situation that could have been worse, but the outcome was amazing, and I think that I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
Look, you so
I'm
strong.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
so I think I don't know. I was gonna say like I think you are a strong friend to me, but I think for me like how am I really doing,
Yeah, how are
baby?
you
I'm trying to
doing?
hold it all together, Lord,
Listen, I'm
for
about to say
real.
you so
Because
strong too. I think I only seen
yo,
you cry one time.
Right.
I was like,
you like oh this bitch crying? This is
Right.
crazy.
what the
Right,
hell
because
going on?
I'm calling her like crying, like boo hooing, like, but it's happy tears. And she
No, she
like, what's going
no
on?
no.
I'm on my way.
Tell the
Like,
real
who?
story.
Okay, I call her normal. Like,
She's
we
crying.
talk every day. So I call her, but on this conversation, I am boo hooing. Like, I am like full of tears. Like, and immediately she's like, what that happened? Who done did it? I'm on my way. And I'm just
Right,
like,
yeah.
calm down. Like, nothing has
She's
happened.
like, I'm just so happy. You should have seen my face.
She instantly got
She
mad.
I was
on go.
so
You be so
annoyed.
She
on
was
go.
so
So
pissed.
annoyed.
She was like, okay, get your shit
And
together and
call me
call me
back.
back.
Because I can't right now. Because you got to give me a disclaimer like, I'm happy, I'm crying, but it's okay. No, you call me
Yeah.
booing like somebody just died or something.
These
Like,
are happy tears. They be
Exactly. And I
sad.
was like, these are happy tears. But she
Yeah.
like, yeah, no. You know what? Goodbye.
I
You
don't have
should have
Like,
time for
try
called
it
that.
like
again. Like, try it again
Yeah,
later.
you
no.
should have called like warning. This
Yeah,
is
she was like,
happy
you should have
tears.
texted me
No
and was
man, but
like,
she plays so much. They be pranking me all the time, so I never
yes,
know when she being for real and when she joking. Like, is she for real crying? Because I have to ask, like, are you for real crying? And I feel bad because it be some real shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you serious? Are you
yes.
pranking me? Stop pranking me.
Yeah.
But
Like, you
I'm
know,
only pranking because we're so far away, and I just want to make sure you're having a good
it
day.
don't
You
be
got a
funny.
smile on your face.
But I was saying that, like, I just think that life is life, and I think that just being a single mom is hard.
Yes.
Working this job is hard. Trying to get this brand up is hard. Like I'm just really just like just just floating through every day, honestly.
Yeah.
And I just think that, sometimes I just be needing a hug.
Yeah.
I just be needing somebody to take my problems away, and that's not
Yes.
realistic. And
Please.
I'm one of those people that don't really like deal with my emotions. I kind of just like let things fester, and I be like, you know what, fuck yeah, I gotta figure it out. And that's one of the things we talk about. Libras always just gonna figure out a way, you know?
Yeah.
Like we always just figure it out. Like we don't
Hmm.
have time to sit. We might sit and cry about it for like two
Yeah.
minutes,
But I'll
but
probably
then
cry to myself before I call somebody, and then I'm gonna
yeah,
be like, all right, bet I'm gonna figure it out now.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But I think it's just hard being a strong friend. So that's my take on that.
Well,
That's
I
for sure.
appreciate you being a strong friend.
Yeah.
So, what's some advice that you would give somebody else trying to start a business that's, maybe where we were when we were starting out? Like, what advice would you guys give them?
Ooh, research one, whatever it is that
Yes.
you're trying to do.
Yes.
Please research, watch some
Yes.
videos. Ooh, two, surround yourself around people who are doing better than you.
Yes. Yes.
Please,
Yes.
because you cannot stay in a space where people like if you're the smartest person in the room, that's not the room you need to be in.
Oh,
Exactly.
period.
Definitely. Definitely.
I think I would say, don't let nobody discourage you or tell you what you cannot do. You
Mhm.
can
Yeah,
do anything that
absolutely.
you put your mind to. If you put your
Mhm.
energy and time into it, it's gonna manifest itself, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest things that I would tell them.
And
Yeah.
I
Because I think a lot of the times when starting a business, you'll find so many family members that's like, "Why you doing that? I don't understand why you doing that," or that's so
mhm.
discouraging. It's like you ain't got to
That's what
understand.
I
It
was gonna
ain't for
say.
you,
Like, I
you
feel
know.
like also you shouldn't tell everybody what you're doing.
Yes.
Mm.
Like, not a lot of people know
Definitely.
like I'm going to school right now.
Right.
Because I just feel like you never know what somebody else is thinking and who's actually happy for you.
Right.
So it's like I'd rather just do it and then
Yes.
prove it to myself and then be like,
look at this, right?
Right.
Yeah, and you have to guard your blessings. And it's
Mhm.
not being selfish, it's just, just protecting some things. But what I would tell those entrepreneurs that are starting up, I would say just don't quit. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Every day isn't gonna be a $100,000 a week, or like
Sunshines and rainbows.
exactly.
Yeah.
So just keep going. Just never quit.
And honestly, like, don't get into a business expecting to make money right away.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
You're gonna spend out so much more money than you're getting back
Yeah.
in
Before you see
return,
a
you know?
profit after.
Before the
Mhm.
So don't get
profit.
discouraged. Don't be like, oh, this not making me no money. It's investing a lot of time. Because as you
Mm-hmm.
continue to perfect your craft and
The
like be
money will
who you
come.
are, the money is definitely gonna roll in so many ways, you know?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I keep telling myself like I am abundant and money flows through me increasingly. You
Yes.
know? You
Yes.
just
Absolutely.
gotta
Speak
keep telling yourself that.
it.
Like I tell myself that every day. Anytime I get like a wish, it's for financial increases.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't tell people that because I just had a birthday and I made a few wishes. But like
Yeah.
that's always my thing because I feel like that will put me where I need to be to feel comfortable.
Right.
You know?
Just enlarging your territory and different things,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
financially, like,
A house,
just
like
a
so many things
house.
I want to do.
Yeah. And things that can be done and will be done. So
Definitely will be done.
will be. You have
Yeah.
to speak it. I'm telling you that power is in the tongue for sure.
Look, manifest it all 2024 because this year is almost over.
And it went by so quick.
So quick.
So quick.
Okay, so final question of this episode.
Okay.
Okay. What is one final thought that you want to leave the listeners with, and what can people expect from you next?
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just piggyback on what I was saying as far as don't give up. So I would just tell my supporters or even those up and coming entrepreneurs that don't give up, believe in themselves, stay positive, and they can do it. As far as what is to come for myself, my brand, just showcasing, like I was saying, actually doing those get ready with me's and starting a new adventure of YouTube. So that's to come,
I'm excited.
and that's about it. And I'm going to style
A celebrity.
celebrity.
Mhm.
I'm thinking I probably need to hit a Gorilla first.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
maybe her.
I would say something, but
yeah. I was about to sing the
just
whole
make sure you
song,
get
but
paid.
I'm going. Okay, so
I know you should. You
I
gonna do it
mean
for
that
free the first time?
no,
Yeah. Okay.
what is nothing free. Everything got a price on
but sometimes
it.
you get blessed more when you do things just because sometimes.
For a celebrity though,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. Like
It's your first celebrity though. You don't have a resume.
no.
Yeah. So
But my
why would?
words speak for itself.
Because
But I
then
guess
it's
I
like, what if
could
you might do it for free and then she put you on, blow you up all over her page, and everybody hitting you
definitely.
up? Now you making way more than her
But
just
like,
paying for you.
and you know what? And that's a good way to think about it because I've done those for. Oh, I've done those. Styling people for free. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
done that, but it wasn't a celebrity. No, no celebrity status. So I think if I can do it for just anybody, I can do it for a celebrity too. So I'm all for it. But yeah.
It's gonna happen for you, friend.
And I know we're gonna speak it. So then we got this. It's coming. So that's what I would say.
I think my final thought for my listeners would be stay encouraged, stay motivated,
Yes.
stay down.
Stay
Cause
down till you come
stay
up.
down till you come up. Cause it's definitely gonna be a come up.
Yes.
And what you can look forward to me from is more podcast
Okay.
episodes. I have been on Fresh and Fit, but I expect to be on more podcasts and just getting out there, just growing my entrepreneurship skills this year
Okay.
and just really like taking off by the end of the year. Like I feel like I got 2 months and I can do it. So
Yes,
that's
you
what I'm just
can.
telling myself right now.
What about you?
Okay, first, I want to say that I love you guys and thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
Like, I'm excited about life in general. I'm excited about this podcast. Like, I think this was a really good episode. Like, I'm excited.
Yes.
Um, Definitely, like, if you want something, go get it. Don't let anybody discourage you. Like,
Hmm.
y'all got this. Y'all can do this. And listen, I would say like listen to some positive podcasts too, like this one.
Period.
Right. And then what you can look for from me is becoming a licensed esthetician. And if you guys want to make sure, follow my Instagram. It'll be somewhere on screen. And then definitely getting back into my hair oil business as well. That is ever more passion. If you guys want some of that, and just being consistent all over, all
Awesome.
So, with that being said, we're going to wrap up this episode. Episode 1 is complete.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to Bosses and Brands podcast. Make sure you comment, subscribe below, and follow the host. I'm Tia with the T.
around. And I'm Asha T.
And our special guest, make sure you follow her.
Yes, Yanick Styles or Styles by Yanick.
All right.
And we're out of here.
Until next time. Ow.
Out.